3, 2, 1.
Hello,
And
everyone.
we're
Welcome
back.
back to our talk show. Our number one podcast in this room. I'm Josh, and this is...
Josh, you suck. I'm DJ. Josh told me I can insult him as long as I do it as a pirate. I haven't figured it out quite myself. I think he's got a pirate fetish.
No, it's just funnier that way.
It's just funnier that way.
Ooh, this is that pineapple.
What? It's on his safe word? Did you just knock all the papers off?
By itself. There's a ghost in here.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
My hair.
Well, no, the guy, who's in charge of SpongeBob makes me, laugh.
Oh, you mean
The pirate.
he's not actually a pirate.
He's a pirate.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you. I can't do that part right. Whoa! No, I'm not singing. It's
Your
fine.
beard's killing me.
Huh?
It's too long right here compared to the rest, so it's doing its own thing.
We're just stuffing
There you
it.
go. No, your chin's fine. It's just that one when you didn't cut this piece.
This
that
bit.
one.
Didn't cut that bit.
Your beard finally grew out to be nice, except for that one piece.
Oh damn! Everybody left. We don't even have one person on Facebook now. We normally always have one. That's
Is it 'cause
weird.
of the beard?
Might be because of the beard. Might be because I started singing.
No, they
SpongeBob.
would have stayed.
Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget we have audio versions on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcast, and wherever you get your podcasting needs. Also, we do our shows every Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday between the hours of 10 and 12, and Wednesday between the hours of 4 and 6. Also, it is now November, and November is Stomach Cancer Awareness Month. On the flip side, also, it is now November. Our charity for this month is Feeding South Florida. Because it's going to be Thanksgiving soon, and a lot of the food banks and stuff do big Thanksgiving dinners and stuff for the homeless and families who can't do Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Feeding South Florida. Link will be down below.
.org. All right, I decided not to do stupid laws anymore because it just got stupid. There's only 50 of them.
There's only 50 stupid laws.
So I decided to do something called FML.
The fuck's FML?
Fuck my life.
Is that
read a post from the website?
Is that like SNL but
It's called Fuck My Life.
FNL?
No, Fuck My Life.
Do you need to hug the EV?
No, it's a website.
Well, good, too bad.
But
It's
people
my
write
EV.
on there when their life is bad. So this person wrote, "Today I had to go to my my son's school for career day. I explained what a banker does, then asked if anyone had any questions. One boy raised his hand and asked, where are all the cool parents going to come? And when are all the cool parents going to come?
Oh, damn.
Fuck my life."
That sounds good. I was a banker. I was talking to the kid. The little kid said, hey, get lost, loser. Bring on the cool guys. Like, where's the firefighter? Where's
the
the
influencer?
Right?
Where's
Who's
Mr.
dad's
Beast?
right? Where's Mr. Beast's son? Like,
Where's Pat?
where's my TikTok dancer dad? Like, how do you make your living? Well, I sell merch to little dumbasses like you. When are the cool parents gonna come?
I figure I read posts from
that's
Fuck
good.
My Life on the
I like that.
Wednesdays.
That's. When are the cool parents coming? Never a little. There's no such thing as
Never
a cool
little
parent.
Timmy.
Let me tell you something. As soon as you think, "Oh, my parents cool," you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Parents, if they're doing their job, they're not cool. They're parents.
You're supposed to hate them at that age, I think.
You're supposed to hate them at that age, I think.
The rebellion side.
It's a rebellion side. Fuck you. Fuck your
Fuck you. Fuck
shoes
everything.
with the bell on them. Oh man. So that's what.
Ugh. Okay, you ready?
You looking at the news that I sent?
Yeah, yes. Our first news
The last one's rough.
comes from IGN. This is a
Oh,
gaming thing.
yeah.
Netflix gaming services is now available in the U.S., but you still need an Android phone or tablet to play for now.
So you can,
That's the controller.
you can play on your phone.
I'm assuming your phone is the controller.
Oh, My phone.
Or you have to play on your phone.
My phone is at 1%. I'm gonna turn this bitch off. Turn off.
It's not gonna turn back on.
Well, turn off, you dirty bitch.
But they're like, so yeah, you play on your phone or tablet, not your TV. A few Android devices can access and play games, but it's like 8-bit games, like you play on addictinggames.com. Like this one's a Stranger Things game, and it's like little 8-bit characters.
So it's like back in the day when your computer was fucking loading and it's the little dinosaur running.
Yeah, like that.
And you're supposed to jump over the fucking cactuses or whatever.
Yeah, basically.
Well, that's stupid.
Or your apps that you play on your phone, like the app games. That's what it looks like.
I played Digimon and Duelist Link. Like mine.
But it's like little characters.
My graphics.
8-bit. It's not like we're playing fucking Witcher 3 on your phone.
You apparently haven't seen phone games anymore. You can play Need for Speed now. Just as an app. Right? Like
I'm talking about the old games like Angry Birds.
Oh, Angry Birds still not 8-bit? 76-bit?
You know what 8-bit is?
No idea.
Okay, it looks like NES.
Yeah, Angry Birds looks way better than that.
Now. Then it was like a little thing on me.
They didn't have Angry Birds then. They had Snake.
Snake was a lot better.
You're talking about Snake and Pong, right? Like
I'm talking about
way before my time.
With low settings.
You were like 15, 20 when that came out. So
Snake?
Yeah.
I was 16, asshole.
That's
on a Nokia.
I was 5. So,
How old are you?
30.
I'm 36.
Okay, so I was
Want to try it again?
excuse
You were
me,
10.
I was 9.
10.
When my bad.
Your birthday's about to hit again, and I'm still 36.
Still 36.
You about to be 31.
No.
January, yeah.
30, that's it. That's as far as it's gone.
All right. Our next news comes from Ford.
Wait a second though. I'm still concerned. Like, why are you doing all this hype and then your shit ain't about shit?
What, Netflix?
Yeah.
I thought Netflix would be like Google Stadia or whatever it was that could play like Witcher 3 or Cyberpunk.
What they need to do.
Remember
right?
they had a controller and everything?
What they need to do is they need to get like some people with actual game making fucking experience and make some of the games that they have rights to. Right?
Netflix doesn't have rights to anything.
Netflix
Except their own games.
Except for their own movies and stuff like that, but they can still make games. Could you imagine Netflix Royal Rumble? Right, like all the Netflix characters.
That movie Halloween.
And just
he just goes over
fucking Thermos whooping people's asses and Hubie Halloween.
Orange is New Black making shanks. Is that what we're...
Oh, Prison Sims.
Prison Sims.
You know, Half-Life. Well, you can't call it Half-Life, but
Orange is the New Black.
Life
Without Parole.
No. Hold on. The bars of our days.
The bars of our days.
Instead of days of our lives, bars of our days. Yeah.
Wow. I think they had that wizard in Hot Tub Time Machine. He's like, what are you even doing on that computer? He's like, I'm doing time. I got a court date coming up. You were in jail last week? Yeah. Because when you do the crime, you got to do the time. He's just playing a simulation of being in jail.
Yeah.
So you were in jail last week. What are you doing? He's like, I'm waiting for parole. Like,
just in jail, waiting for life to happen. Fucking crazy. I like I said, I just don't know. Like,
they're making, like I said, like phone games, like Fall Guys kind of type shit.
Well, we got phone games on our phone.
I know, but that's the type of.
Like, hell, even Facebook's got fucking stupid games you can play on Facebook.
Yeah, it's like that.
Like your stupid matching games in Farmville, right?
That's what they're making on Netflix.
Simpsons was.
But it's not like a game that we're used to, like a video game.
That's just dumb. They should just go the whole way or fuck off.
You give us Grand Theft Auto.
You know, I can't stand that half-ass bullshit.
Oh, yeah, we saw it with Miles Morales.
All right, like I'm not a hey, let's do something half-ass. If you're gonna do something, make it good so people are,
We have to wait 3 years, 4 years for a good game.
I guess so. In the same respect as if you make a shitty game, people are gonna talk about it too.
It's Cyberpunk.
Right. So it's
Not
like
only did
either
it take
way,
forever to make it.
either way, somebody's gonna talk about it.
crashed when it came. See, the game that took forever to make it also came besides Kingdom Hearts, of course. God of War.
10
It
years.
took God of War how long? From PS3 to PS4?
Right, but God of War.
PS2.
God of War was a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it
Okay.
took its time.
Kingdom Hearts was good right up until you got to Frozen.
And I heard it took some shit out.
Yeah, and Frozen, they took like the whole level story, all of it.
Or let it go.
Arg, they just wanted to let it go. They just talk like a pirate all the time.
They take their time. Like God of War is a masterpiece. Like you said, it was a masterpiece.
Great.
Did it well.
And
Storyline,
it was
graphics,
done.
everything.
I don't normally play games twice, right?
You played it twice.
As soon as it ended, I was right back through the story. I was like, fuck, I got to go back and play that again.
Gotta pay attention.
Right.
What's
not
going
just
on?
skip the scenes, I want to go back and play this game all the way through again.
Last game I played like that was Skyrim. But Skyrim, you knew had side quests and the main quests.
Right.
But God of War was like your Valkyries, your
Well, so Witcher 3 is a lot like that, and a lot of the side quests connect into the main
you told me.
quest. And it makes it really intricate, and it takes a super long. Like I haven't picked it up again because I know once I do, that'll be it.
For a while.
I'll be back into Witcher 3 for a long time. But a lot of games miss the opportunities to do.
They had other game like that, but it didn't meet up to it. It was Until Dawn or whatever, where you had to make the choices,
Right.
and stuff like that. But like Witcher 3 is way
More intricate, yeah.
same thing as God of War.
God of War, you were on pretty much a set path.
But there's also side things.
But the story and the few side things there were challenging enough to make you want to do them again. Like you
and now the second one, I can't wait to play.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, got to get a whole new system for that.
What's his name's in it? Remember in the first one, they kept going. This guy took away the pathway to the giants.
Right.
He's in this one. They found him. The guy they were talking about the entire time.
Oh yeah. And it's played by
What's his name?
I think it's played by the little dwarf guy again.
I think so.
That was the giant. Remember
the giant dwarf.
The giant dwarf in fucking Avengers. Right.
But yeah, they were looking for him. It's something that starts with a J. But the whole time, the bridge got cut off to the giants, which they were supposed to go in the first place to spread her ashes. And the guy, he's like, "Oh, this guy did it. He, took it away. This is his art.
Separated, right?
Yeah, this is his art."
Well, he was the one who made the portal to begin with.
Yes.
So like when
then
all
we
that
realized
happened,
you had to flip it.
Right. To get there, he flipped
Because the other
whole
places
fucking...
you couldn't go either during that one, you probably can go in this one, was we couldn't go to where Zeus was.
Asgard.
We couldn't go to Asgard.
That's not where Zeus is. It's
No,
Odin's son.
That's Odin. Yeah, that's it. We couldn't go to Asgard. We couldn't go somewhere else.
Zeus lives on Olympus.
Yeah, this is this one.
Odin,
this is the
Odin's son lives on Asgard.
We couldn't go to Asgard and somewhere else.
Two different mythologies.
He went to Olympus.
Right.
He already
He already fucked everybody up in Olympus.
And he killed Thor's sons.
It's Asgard.
He didn't.
Turned now.
His son killed Thor's son.
Yeah. So it really, and Thor's the strongest god, anyways. At least that's what everyone says.
Well,
so.
Odin is, but
a lot of people believe Thor's way stronger
he's
than
the
Odin.
god of hammers.
He's the god of hammers. You're not the god of hammers.
My hammer broke.
That'd be funny. All right, moving on. Now we'll move on.
Ford has unrevealed a retro 70s concept electric pickup truck.
An electric pickup truck. See, I didn't read that. I just saw it looks pretty cool, because it looks like a 70s truck.
60s, 70s with the square lights.
But it looks,
the grill
clean and fresh.
Yeah, it's not going to run on a carburetor.
Facts of life are a lot of electric cars now are super fucking fast. right? So,
The only electric car I know besides the hybrid is Tesla.
that's not the only one anymore.
Yeah, but do they have chargers like Tesla?
Now, BMW makes
But do they have charging stations?
technically, well, the i8's got two engines. It's got the electric engine
And a gas.
and then the gas engine, which charges the electric engine.
Okay, so it's not like
So
Tesla, which is completely...
No, right. It's got an internal combustion engine which charges the electric engine, right? So it's way better on gas because you got to think of
Switches
it.
over.
Right. It's not using the gas engine for nothing. It's using the electric engine. Now, there is the option on the i8, which is made by BMW, by the way, which you can change and turn on the gas engine to drive the wheels, if that's what you so choose. In the Ferrari della Ferrari, okay, it has got a gas and electric engine, but there is no option. It runs both. At all times, both engines are on. And what the electric engine is doing is helping it through the gear chains where you would normally lose power.
Yeah.
Right, because you know how that pop.
Yep.
Well, the electric gearbox is taking that away.
Yeah, you feel it.
Right, it's picking up where the gas is falling off. That's what made it, faster. And then, of course, Porsche and the Mclaren P1 both have gas and electric engines.
You watch Top Gear?
A lot, yeah.
I can tell.
And they both have options to turn off the gas engine and solely run on electric if you want to run through the city or stuff like that and just cruise.
Or the highway.
Right. They have all three options. You can use just the gas, just the electric, gas and electric, or the gas to power
The electric.
the electric. So, the more you know. Electric cars it's not like, now old days of people, electric sucks. Well, that's not
In
true
other countries,
anymore.
they're building electrical panels in the roadways so your car charges while you drive.
Right. And in certain countries and stuff like that, they're trying to.
They're all about solar panels and
Yeah.
solar energy and clean energy.
Well, because, that's like people want to talk shit about, Texas, right? Because they had wind farms and stuff up there freeze up. Okay, well, it's because they weren't.
There's no wind.
Well, no, it wasn't. They're built for Texas. They weren't built for weather like that. They have wind farms that are built for cold weather. Because they use different metals and stuff like that to make sure stuff doesn't seize
When that
up.
whole cold front came through and
Right,
snowed and everything.
The thing is it's technology has to be smarter than the things it works with. Okay, right.
What you do about the icing?
Just like
Tony Stark.
just like solar panels. Okay, somebody has to go out and clean the solar panels, so that the solar panels will collect the sunlight to make the energy.
Look, it's mucky up there with rain and everything.
Right.
Film.
If the panels get dirty, then they don't collect energy. Okay, so you have to think, right? It's like people are like, oh, electric will take their jobs. Well, no, it won't. There'll be just different jobs that will have to be done.
That's true.
Right? There's no such thing as less. It's different. Right? So instead of, 30 guys fucking wasting away in the sun under some oil, they're fucking wiping down windows all goddamn day, wasting away under the sun.
What has this come to?
I'm just saying, right? It's like, oh, I'd rather be covered in grease than in the middle of nowhere.
Soon it's going to take less conversion and stuff. Like soon, when you build a house, it's going to be the electrical panels for solar energy only. Or even water.
The thing is, right, is a lot of people, oh, I don't like change, harumph. Well, sometimes change, you think you get a bunch of torque now out of your V8 pickup truck. Well, you should see how much torque, that fucking Tesla truck's pulling. Okay?
Tesla's like a roller coaster.
Pull your ass under a table. Now, I get it. It looks stupid, but, the engine.
They'll fix it.
The engine and stuff in the truck, it's cutting edge. You got to think about that type of shit.
Well, at one point we could have had Wi-Fi energy if you guys knew who Nikola Tesla was.
Facts of life are with gas the way it's going. I'd rather pay a few extra bucks energy bill, plug my car in at night, and drive that bitch the 6.5 miles I got to get to work in the morning.
And it also has stations.
Right, if you take them on trip.
You know, there used to be one right there before it shut down.
Oh, it's Sunny's.
The Sunny's had one.
Yeah, so, you know, it's really...
There's places that LA has them all over the place. Same thing with the scooters you can rent.
That's right.
And the bikes you can rent.
You know, it's progression, you know. So, you just... 10 years from now, it'll be like, well, fuck, you know, they're running off a cat pee, and it gets you the best gas mileage ever.
Yeah,
like,
Back to the Future garbage.
You know, right?
That's how we clean it.
That's how we clean the
There's also a double
earth.
dragon. They
Right.
put the garbage in a thing for fuel.
Clean up the earth and have plenty of energy.
I use petroleum, you know.
Because you've dirtied the fuck out of the planet. Like, you know, it'd be a smart move.
Burning
You know?
trash to make clean energy. Someone needs to do that. Because if you burn it, you're going to pollute. So you got to transfer it to make clean energy.
Break it down on a molecular level.
Oh, right. Our next news is Lightyear is causing confusion, which could end in disappointment.
Oh, okay. So a lot of people are upset because they're seeing this new Pixar movie, which is
Lightyear.
Right. It's called Lightyear. It's based on
It's too real.
Buzz's life. Okay, which you know Buzz Lightyear had a show.
It's
right?
based on the character who inspired Buzz Lightyear.
Right.
That's what they don't get.
But right, it's not
the toy.
Right. Everybody's like, "Oh, it should be Arnold, you know, Tim Allen's voice." Okay, well, Tim Allen was the toy version of Buzz.
This is
for all 4 movies, and I'm sure if they do another toy version, right, where it's Woody, right? Because you wouldn't do another toy Woody and change fucking
Tom Hanks.
That's
with his brother.
Okay, and then change Buzz. Okay, they're 2 separate characters right now, and the Lightyear is supposed to be kind of like the show and stuff that made the toy, right? Like,
well, the show is based on the toy and the belief of the toy Zargar or whatever his name was. But the toy was based off of the regular guy.
You're not thinking. You're thinking too linear.
No, it's based off the character,
right,
who inspired the toy.
Right, which was the show in Toy Story, not the show that they made later because of Toy Story. Because there was a show.
Yeah.
Right. It was Buzz Lightyear or whatever. He fought Zurg and stuff like that.
And he had to look at green guys from the fucking Planet Pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That is not this.
No.
Okay. This is from basically what Andy would have been watching.
Yes.
Right. That inspired Buzz the toy.
Yes.
Right. So that's, I get it, right. It's hard to get fucking straight in your head. Okay. But a lot of, it should be Tim Allen.
All his lines that he's saying when you press the buttons is from the TV show.
It's from the TV show, not.
It's his catchphrases.
Right. It's not,
He's like a Power Ranger.
Right.
And basically, you're watching Power Rangers. This is it.
Right. So.
Or watching the Mr. Potato Head show.
So, of course, people are it should be Tim Allen.
They go, well, it comes to a Toy Story spinoff. It's too real to engage an audience.
Oh, they think the way it was drawn is too animated.
They're like, well, it's a real life person, but a cartoon. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's an astronaut. It's a movie about an astronaut.
Again, just explaining it probably made
the
our
real
viewers'
Buzz
brains
Lightyear
hurt.
that the toy Buzz Lightyear believed he was back in 1995. That's what it is.
Right. Toy Buzz Lightyear believed he was Buzz Lightyear.
Into infinity and beyond.
Right.
All his training, everything.
Right. He was for all intents and purposes
he believed he was Buzz Lightyear.
Until Woody explained to him, no, you're a fucking toy.
And then went to a toy store and they saw a whole bunch of buzzes.
Right. And that's when it clicked. It's when it broke him and he fucking wearing a skirt and smashing his hand with,
Spanish mode.
didn't even know he had a Spanish
¿Dónde
setting.
está? He's looking for Woody's.
To infinity and beyond. You know.
But again, we gotta explain too much of the movie. It's gonna ruin it.
I mean, realistically, Pixar just fucking do what you do. Wait. When it's done, put it out. If it's good, they'll like it. If it's not, they won't. Disney's got plenty of money to burn. You'll be fine.
Our next news, we have to run through these real quick. NASA rover detects organic molecules on the surface of Mars.
Still got 20 minutes, 23 minutes.
So there's molecules.
Which means there could be a civilization that could be growing.
Or the starting of a civilization.
Or the starting. Well, you also have to think Mars has been there a lot longer than we've been around.
Around there, yeah. The red planet.
Which is like, what are we, 2,000 years realistically? Is what we've counted up so far.
No, we've been...
I've only counted up 30.
30.
So,
it's been around for 4.25 billion years. But compared to the rest of the universe...
Right,
smidge.
But again, you don't actually know.
Well, no,
the best you can.
The Bible.
The best you can do is try to estimate how old the Earth is and assume that Mars would be just as old. But it is hard to do that considering you really don't fucking know.
That in time is man-made.
You know, right? So you don't know.
Regardless, it'd be Earth years.
Versus
not
Mars years. Right.
Because Mars spins slower. And if you go to Mars as a human, you can jump really high.
No, it's the opposite. Mars is big.
Mars is small.
No, Mars is big. The moon is small.
Mars is smaller
Mars
than
is
Earth.
No, it's called the big red planet, not the small red planet. Pluto's smaller than Earth.
You ever seen the movie
Mars Attacks? They're all little green
Princess of Mars?
The princess is...
The guy gets transferred to Mars, he can jump really high because the gravity density is lower.
I can't look it up because my phone is dead.
Anyways, they discovered molecules. I heard they also discovered water, or frozen water.
You would be heavier on Mars because Mars is bigger.
Lighter. Spins slower when it's bigger.
Its gravity isn't about the spin. It's about the size.
Gravity is about the spin.
Partly about the spin. It's mostly about the size of the planet.
No.
The spin is what keeps you anchored.
It's makes the gravity.
Moving. I know I'm right.
I know I'm right.
Oh, you're wrong. Is Mars bigger? Just read the next damn thing.
Since Mars has less mass than Earth, the surface of gravity on Mars is less than surface gravity on Earth.
Oh, on my phone. Where'd you get that from?
Google.
Just move on. Let's go. Next news.
Fucking tell me.
Next news. Why they call it the big red planet then? Was that Jupiter? Jupiter's the yellow planet.
Gas planet.
It's just
The Sanderson sisters are kids in Hocus Pocus 2.
So what are they like trying to reboot the?
I'm guessing it's a prequel.
Well, there is no. Well, yeah, prequels before.
The first you can see video here. Second look is also on TikTok.
So maybe they get turned into kids or...
Maybe. I really didn't like Hocus Pocus. I really didn't.
You didn't like Hocus Pocus?
I'm older.
What do you mean?
By 6 years.
By 6 years? Oh, so like... What, you were like 30 when Hocus Pocus came out?
Of course.
You know?
Asshole.
How much older? Like, I don't understand. You're
the
old.
17th century village purposely built for the movie. So it's a prequel. We are giving a view suggesting we will get to see the Sanderson sisters as children in the movie.
I wonder if they're bringing the old chicks back.
It looks like they are.
They're probably super old now. They were dead in the first movie, so I don't know how they're gonna come back, anyways.
Carol Baskins.
You're just mad about being wrong about Mars. What
I
about
was right.
What about Carol Baskins?
Is suing Netflix over Tiger King 2.
Suing Netflix over Tiger King 2. Can you even do that?
I don't know. It's not even out yet.
I don't even
But
know. It's not even
Baskin
out.
and her husband are already taking legal actions against it.
How did her husband take legal action? She killed him. Oh, you mean the one she hasn't killed yet?
Yeah, Howard.
Howard.
They're filing a design to block the sequel from airing any footage of the Baskets.
He probably helped her.
In their complaint, the Baskets claim the defendants' unauthorized use of the film footage of the Baskets and Big Cat Rescue secured by Royal Good Productions. On the appearance of release with the Baskets, a reputable injury for which the Baskets have no adequate remedy of law.
So basically,
Like, you
you
can't
didn't
use
give us
it.
enough money to.
Yeah, but they signed a waiver.
Well, it's like, really, how much footage do they still have
No
from?
contract. It's enough to make a second fucking season.
You know, the worst part is like
See, it wasn't Netflix though. It was the Royal Good Production Company
they made
who did this, and Netflix bought it.
right, but season 2
It still
is
bought it.
right is Netflix. Netflix owns season.
No, it's still footage from the first one. They didn't use it all. They did a whole bunch of cuts.
A whole bunch of cuts.
Yeah, but I'm sure that she signed a waiver saying that they can use any footage as they want.
Yeah, but she probably didn't sign a waiver to have them make it look like she murdered her.
It says it doesn't matter. You know what? You understand? You should know. Look what happened to Britney Spears, bro. Like,
I mean,
you tell me that shit can't happen.
oh no, I'm sure it can. Like, there's just too many coincidences. Like, you know.
So it is rumored that comedy legend Jim Carrey will be joining the Marvel franchise as the supervillain MODOK.
Isn't Sonic's not Marvel? Sonic's
not mine.
Sonic's
It does have a comic book.
Nintendo. Nintendo owns Sonic now.
Sega? Oh, Nintendo, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because Nintendo bought Sega out a long time ago.
What, the rights to know? Because PlayStation can use it too.
Oh, well, yeah. See, that's the problem. Is like most of these companies are 50-50'd up with stuff like Sega and Dreamcast, whatever Dreamcast owned before they were.
Such rumors are dousing with salt. Just a rumor.
Oh, we didn't. We also, it was sad today, we didn't mention Sean Connery died.
He did.
Age 90, 007.
90. Damn.
Yeah, you
Him and Betty White.
old. Poor Sean Connery. Take off your panties. Take off your panties now.
He's my Highlander.
You know.
He's The Rock in that movie. The Rock.
No, he's not. The movie was called The Rock because it was about the jail.
But he's in it.
But he's in it. He was good. Yeah.
He's fucking Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Take off your panties.
That's the only thing I could say.
He did 8 Bond films.
It's really hard to talk like him. It's
Scottish.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to get the voice down. You know, and then do the long.
If you want to see Sean Connery with a mustache, watch James Bond.
He'd have been a good president because he's got that good talk. Okay, everybody,
He's
shut up.
Scottish. He was born in Scotland.
That's some horse shit.
You can't make me president. No,
I don't think
that's the Constitution.
No, that's bullshit. In my head, that's horse shit because like them motherfuckers came over here too. Like how are you gonna make a decision like that? Like
England.
Like, come on, dude. Like,
if you're from the motherland, can you become president?
Like,
can you call bullshit on that? Like George Washington wasn't. Just saying, he wasn't born in America.
It's it's really none of my fucking business.
Technically, right? Native Americans should be president.
Right. Like, okay, well, we won't get into a history like people.
Thanksgiving was peaceful.
You know,
Sure it was.
I don't know. I don't believe in, like, I only believe in bullying you, right? I'm not supposed to, like, I don't believe in bullying other people, you know? Like, well, maybe Bob. I bully Bob, you know? Bob can take it, though. Yeah, you can take it, too. You're not that much of a wimp all the time.
So the Human Centipede director's new film is just as dark as you expect.
He's making another film?
That's what you sent me.
Oh, I have no idea who that guy is. I figured maybe you would.
He's a Dutch filmmaker.
I've never actually seen that movie.
No. I've seen pop culture references towards it, though. When they're like shitting each other's mouth. Oh, my God.
I've seen, like, people make jokes,
yeah.
but I've never seen,
It's a
like...
pop culture thing, yeah.
Like I've never seen that. And I'm just like...
I don't know how... No.
Like, how would you even film that in the first place? Like how many people volunteer? Like, hey, can I put my ass on your mouth while we film the scene? Like,
Once you directed 3 films about people being attached... 3 films.
3 films.
About people being attached from mouth to anus in a Congo line. Where do you go next?
To a loony bin. Someplace.
The answer is not to make something aimed to be just as shocking and provocative as his earlier anus work.
You know what he should have done? He should have done one of those, like, rom-coms, right?
Oh.
Right, just like completely fucking changed gears.
Stop.
No, not like put any of that like weird shit in it, right? Like none of that weird shit, right? Just like straight up rom-com, like with that Ryan Reynolds and
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, when she was the right, like just straight switch gears. Like, you know what? I'm just Yep,
Apparently,
Ryan Reynolds kiss Sandra Bullock, like, you know, like she.
Apparently, it was called the Onani Club, a film he describes as a pitch black.
Can you say those words again for me?
Onani.
Just,
Onania.
oh, I'm that wrong motherfucker to spell things too.
Onani Club.
I just wanted to hear you go on the what'd you do?
Describes as a pitch black
mommy.
satire about the horrible world we live in today.
Pitch black satire.
Satire.
I don't know that you'd have to point that shit out.
He's struggling to find a distributioner.
I'm sure he is. Straight to DVD.
This isn't a huge shock, given it's about a group of women who masturbate over horrific tragedies like 9/11.
I can't even. It's hard to make jokes about that, right?
Reminds me of Rick and Morty when it said it was too soon, so they did the
do a
Hiroshima.
Pearl Harbor instead of a 9/11. They got in deep shit for it.
I thought they did the Hiroshima.
Yeah, you know, it's just.
They came to the towers and he said no too soon.
It's like, and how did that like? Are they just sitting in front of a TV doing it, or is it on big screen?
I don't know. Apparently, in the movie, women, I guess it's a club, women who masturbate over horrific tragedies like 9/11. So, bombing, school shootings.
Jesus. Just,
The fans are now joining his campaign to get it released worldwide. One fan has tweeted about it every day for 7 months. Another had the film's logo tattooed on her arm.
Oh, Jesus. Some people just don't. Like...
Meanwhile, Six, the director, has begun uploading statements to YouTube about the film industry and what is considered to be censorship.
You know, I think the worst part is it's like now these motherfuckers are going to ask you for the rest of your life. Hey, what's that? It's like, oh, it's about this film of some bitches masturbating over tragedies. Like, you know,
it's a
Category 5 earthquake in Taiwan.
Let me fancy bitches
Taiwan.
Too.
You know, Japan. Let me fucking wax one out. Like, fuck out of here. Well,
okay, so the Onani Club is about a woman named Hannah.
Oh, you looked it up.
It's here. It's part of the thing. Who secretly joins a group called the Onani Club. Its members are strong, independent, LA-based women who, just like herself, all get aroused by the misery of others. Hannah meets more misery than she could ever hope for, and in the process loses everything she cares for. that can't stop masturbating. The tragedy. He said all shocking scenes in this film are based on real life events. Mankind is more evil and perverted in real life than anything I can ever come up with. I have a huge library with books filled with scandals, human psychology, Freemasons, history, dictators, etc. The world's elites throughout history have always been the biggest perverts. To give one example, during the wild party in Hollywood golden era, actor Errol Flynn and his rich friends stole the body of a recently deceased friend, John Barrymore, to party with one last time. Is that one movie?
What? Weekend at Bernie's?
Yes.
No, I don't.
I combine that with twisted necrophilia rumors about certain types. I use that to inspire for different scenes in the movie, which I won't spoil.
Please don't. We've lost all of our viewers just because you. Please, for the
too
love
loud,
of
you fucking sick bastard.
fucking you sick fucks. Probably sitting there going, sounds like a movie. I'd like to grab some popcorn.
Well, Justin, this happened fast. Kira Baskin suit to block Netflix's Tiger King 2 release dismissed hours after filing.
Wow. We didn't even get through the whole show.
No.
That just shows you the power of Netflix. They may not be able to make games, but they make you go the fuck away.
The judge is like, no, we're good.
No,
we
we're
want to
good.
see what happens.
We want to know if you killed your husband or not. Is that admissible? Like, can they? I was at home. She fucking done it. I know it now. Goddamn! Somebody get me the FBI on the line.
Can we open that case?
Like, is that fucking? Is that admissible in court? Like, she's like, I killed my husband. It was like, well, season 2 wrapped up nicely. Season 3, Carol Baskets is finally fucking in jail.
It's like, you're not recording, right? No, I fucking killed him.
I did it. Like, oh man.
I used to say God Joe didn't try to kill me. Crazy, right?
Crazy.
But they're in jail.
Oh man, that's great.
Our next news: Jamie Spears requests to end conservationship about a week after Britney's lawyer told him to turn over 13 years worth of documents.
Whoop.
New court filing shows. I'm not giving up my rights to her. No, I don't give a fuck what you say. She is my daughter, and I'm doing what's best for her.
Wait,
do you want to see 13 years worth of documents?
Ugh.
You know what?
You know, you're right.
She should be independent.
She should just go ahead.
Who am I?
That's not really my fucking decision, right? I was just trying to be helpful.
You know
I don't really know where those documents are. But
you're supposed to keep those?
Yeah, I was just throwing them out. Like, you mean I gotta have every Burger King receipt? No, I ain't got none of that shit. You know, when I got her a bed, we just threw the receipt out. We're like, we're rich. Fuck it. Who needs receipts? You know.
Britney Spears' attorney Matthew said Jamie Spears requests to end his daughter's conservationship over a week after request a sworn deposition in 13 years worth of documents, according to the new filing.
I feel like people's just. My bad. Like, that's the attitude we took with that. It's like, oh wait, you want to see what? You want to see my tax return?
I go watch that Netflix thing. Like, how's it gonna end? Brittany's like, hey, ask for this. You know what?
Ask him if he got some documentation.
Oh, you want proof? Oh, you want proof? Asking for why 13 years, not 11,
right.
Not 15, not 10, no. 13.
Just 13. Just the years where you were making all of her decisions.
His lawyer's going through the documents. You're like, you're a fucking bad person.
Yeah. You are in deep shit now. You know, people
she was
just
17.
2021. People just
How
fucking
can
up.
you do that to her?
You know, just catching you. It's like, hey, by the way, the judge is just like, hey, by the way, you know what would really help this case go? You know, if you can show right the past 13 years of how good a care of you took of her, right? We can just
nip this in a butt.
Right. You know, it's like, well, you were taken care of just fine. It's not really a big thing. You know,
No, it's not.
You know, da 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 da. Do you mind if we get those 13 years? It's like, ooh, well, I don't.
Give me a week.
I don't have those.
I need to check with my financial advisors, my lawyers.
But if Brittany's dead set on getting her own control over her own shit, we'll just. I'm a loving father.
I'm gonna end it.
No problem.
And she's like, I don't want to end it.
I would have loved there
She just
to.
looks at him. I don't want to end it. I want those 13 years with the fucking documents.
I would have loved
you're going
to
down,
see
bastard.
his face, just as soon as
year one.
right, like I could have.
You took 100% of Britney Spears' profit from "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time."
Life, like totally fuck this girl. Oh
like
man,
that, like that. I see that's $3,000 for Louis Vuitton. Yeah, that's that's for the church.
those are my church shoes.
My church clothes.
The fuck? Why is Britney Spears got $15 sneakers from fucking Walmart? What's going on right now?
It says here that Britney Spears did illegal activity in China because she was underage, and you signed off on it.
That doesn't seem right.
And
I'm thinking about the last one. I'm thinking we should just end that there. That last one,
I don't know who Kyle is.
So we're not even gonna worry about. Let's just leave that out, right? Which people will know as soon as we say. Apparently, a lawyer started out his opening statement by literally saying the N-word twice in the statement. Like 15
during the opening statement in the trial, it was focused on whether the teen was justified in shooting 3 men during a racial unrest in Wisconsin last year.
Oh my god!
And he opens it with saying the N-word twice in court.
People are
you
just
dumb.
Yeah, fucking up, bro. Fucking up.
Are you freaking Britney Spears' lawyer? Are you Jamie Spears' lawyer?
Right. You must be Jamie Spears' lawyer because you're just.
That's dumb. We're not even gonna do that one.
No, it's just terrible to think that you would say something like that in open court.
Language.
Right? Like,
I think the only time is because of your quoting. Like whatever would happen from the transcripts, and I think you still would just say N-word. I don't think you would say the whole word.
You don't say. You're not supposed to say. Well, because you wouldn't say other racial slurs and stuff like that in open
the transcript
court.
Was like the assailant once said, "What's up, my?"
Right,
and
but
he's
there's
like N-word guy.
There's a designated time for that when they're talking about how it was written down.
And I quote.
Right, stuff like that. But you don't just.
I still don't think you should say it, even and I quote.
No,
you could say the N-word, man, and still people would understand what you're saying.
I don't know. That's fucking ridiculous. I couldn't get through the whole story. I just saw he said that, and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna send that to Josh. Let him read that because that's fucking.
That's horrible.
A quick way to get canceled.
To just prove the focus of the guy shooting 3 black men, and you're gonna say it twice.
I think they got the point the first time.
Fucking that kid's fucked.
Did not help his case.
Bro, they don't got white jails, bro.
Yeah, that's all the time we have.
Not the 60s.
Before we get canceled. Also to our 2 Twitch viewers, you sick fucks. Sometimes
way to go, Brittany.
sometimes I think it's just us, right? Because we're both we're both on Twitch.
But I don't care. Well, I'm under me, and you're under me too, so it shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't count as 2.
No, it's in the same fucking thing.
And Facebook, because I'm on Facebook. I'm not actually on it. I'm just looking at it.
I'm on it too. Doesn't mean it should.
It's confused. It doesn't know if we're watching or not.
You fucking sick fucks.
Sick fucks.
It's in the same fucking thing.
Sick old fuckies.
That's all the time we have for today. Do not forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget that November is Stomach Cancer Awareness Month. Don't forget to talk to your doctors. Also, it's Thanksgiving, so don't forget that our charity is Feeding South Florida, which the description will be down below.
The link.
Also, we have audio versions on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasting needs.
And you can catch us every Tuesday morning between the hours of 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. and Wednesday afternoons between the hours of 4 p.m. and 6 p.m.
Toodaloo.
See you next week.